All right. Good. Hi, Jonathan Doring, Disco Weasel 1977. You see, I have a new webcam here because my original webcam got broken. Well, there's nothing I can do, but I'm here to tell you about the year 2023 was one of the good years that to remember. Now, in sports, the Miami Heat and the Florida Panthers made it this far, to the final round. Heat losing to the Denver Nuggets in 5 games. The Panthers made it to the Stanley Cup Finals, but losing to the Vegas Golden Knights in 5 games. But that was magical. And also for college basketball, I'd like to congratulate the Florida Atlantic University Owls and the Miami Hurricanes for getting to the Final Four. And also, the Dolphins came so close to win the AFC East. But do you know what that really? Well, there's one game that really hurts the most is they lost to Tennessee Titans. They had a 14-point lead with 3 minutes in the game, but Tennessee just rallied. And also for playoffs, but the NFL playoffs, well, the Dolphins did lose to Kansas City like 23-7, but very cold weather. And also, the Kansas City did beat Buffalo. They avenged their loss, and I don't know what week that is. Yeah, 20. Yeah, Kansas City beat Buffalo in Buffalo, 27-24. Too bad their field goal that would have tied the game and sent it to overtime went wide to the right. Break the hearts for all their fans, but their postseason woes were beginning to haunt them, just like they lost 4 Super Bowls in a row in the early 90s. But we'll find out what they're going to do in the offseason, just like the Dolphins did and some other ousted teams like Houston or Green Bay, the Buccaneers, and also for the playoffs. You see, now we have the championship games this weekend. You see, for the NFC, you have San Francisco 49ers against the Detroit Lions. You see, the Detroit Lions are one of the teams that never played in the Super Bowl. Never. Even when during the NFL's days of championships, you see, the Lions haven't won an NFL championship since 1957. That is nearly a decade before the Super Bowl was born. Anyway, for the AFC Championship game, you have the Kansas City Chiefs, who won last year's Super Bowl, going to Baltimore to play against the Ravens. You see, the Ravens have their quarterback named Lamar Jackson. You see, he graduated in Boynton Beach High School, right here in my hometown of Boynton Beach, Florida. I know the students there might be rooting for Baltimore because he's a graduate there. Well, we'll find out. However, it's going to be raining in Baltimore because I hope that won't affect Lamar Jackson's running game or even less than that here. Well, here's my prediction for the championship games. You see, I choosing Kansas City to beat Baltimore to get to the Super Bowl for the second straight time, and for the NFC, I'm going to root for Detroit to beat San Francisco. I'm rooting for the road teams anyway, but we'll find out. That's my prediction: Kansas City and Detroit in the Super Bowl. But well, if it's San Francisco against Baltimore, it'll be a rematch of I think Super Bowl 37. I mean, wait a minute, it's Super Bowl 47. Sorry, it's Super Bowl 47. It's called a blackout game. You see, because it was held in the Louisiana Superdome in New Orleans because the lights went out in the stadium for a half an hour before they restored the power. And secondly, if you have Kansas City against San Francisco, it'll be the rematch of Super Bowl 54. Kansas City beat San Francisco, 31-21. And as for Super Bowl 47, Baltimore beat San Francisco. I don't know what score that was back then. Well, I hope Detroit will be in the Super Bowl for the first time in their history. If not, well, we'll find out. That's my prediction for the NFL championship games. Kansas City against Detroit, the road teams. So this is Jonathan Doring, 19. I mean, sorry. This is Jonathan Doring, Disco Weasel, 1977, saying goodbye, over and out, and have fun.